Now to a discussion about the recent controversy surrounding so-called head shops around Ireland. Here's Sarah with some background.
For all of you out there that don't know what these head shops are, they sell legal alternatives to drugs such as cocaine, ecstasy, marijuana, and in the recent months, they're being burnt down in Dublin, which is causing a lot of controversy. What do you think about this?
I think they're glorifying drugs, like making it easier to get them, and apparently they're meant to be like just as bad as real drugs, like, but they're legal, so it's easier to get them. And the drug lords don't seem to like this, obviously, because they're losing money. So
Yeah.
that's why
They're being burnt
the shops
down.
are being burnt down, like, you know.
And the Minister for Health said that no one really knows the effect of these drugs on your mental health. Like, there's been tests done on illegal drugs, but there's been no real tests done, you know, because on the back of these packages it says not for human consumption, even though that's clearly what they're for.
Yeah.
So no one knows the real harm of them.
Yeah.
And if you're getting the little packets of smoke that's meant to be like hash or marijuana or whatever, it says it it makes a pleasant scent when burned. Like, it doesn't say you should go smoking it, like, even though it's called smoke.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, there's one just after opening up in New Ross, which is unusual because, you know, there's so many people against them, and with them being burned down and everything, I don't really get why they're after opening one up, but they just did in New Ross in Wexford, and it's doing amazing business apparently. So there's still a lot of people who are definitely for
I'd
them.
say so. Actually, it's cheaper than like illegal drugs as well. Like, so that's where people are gonna go.
And people wouldn't be as paranoid carrying them around and
No.
stopping the guards and stuff.
Yeah, they don't think they're gonna. They know they probably won't get caught because it doesn't matter because they're legal anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But even the government is trying to get them closed down now.
yeah.
But there's some like, kind of legal loophole, which means they can't. So they'll continue to do business.
Yeah,
Well, technically, nothing in there is illegal, so they can't. To actually get it into legislation, it'll take a long time to ban everything that they're going to come up with, because
Yeah.
the amount of like the new stuff they have, charge, I believe it is. It's a cocaine substitute.
Yeah.
It's called bath salts on the back. Like that's what it's put down at.
Yeah.
But it's €35 for a packet of that,
Yeah.
which would be the equivalent. The size of the pack would be about the equivalent of €200 worth of coke. Like so.
Really. It's
You
like
can
two
see-
2 grams or something, isn't it?
So I'm not sure what it
I
is.
was reading about it there yesterday.
But they're making a killing off stuff like that, and all they have to need to do is change when they go to ban that is change the name of it, because to actually ban the chemical that's in all of them, it's basically going to be impossible. Like,
But it's all like household stuff, though, isn't it? There's nothing.
I'm not actually sure the name that's actually on the. I've read it in the paper. People have been supposedly dying of it the last while now, but
Really.
they can't ban it because
I don't know. It can't be as dangerous as proper drugs, though, can it?
probably isn't like.
Last year they had, you know, in the head shops, and they had BCP in all the drugs there. And like last March they made that illegal in Ireland, but that was going for years. So they could easily, you know, do it with whatever substance in all these new ones.
What amazes me now is the growing equipment in these shops. Did you ever?
Yeah, you can get seeds to grow your own stuff as well.
That's the crazy stuff that's actually legal as well. Like some of the stuff, like a guide how to make your own drugs. Like
I was in a head shop in Cork recently. Just went in for a browse. I wasn't
course.
purchasing anything, of course. But they had lamps for heat. They had the proper grow bags. They had seeds. This is what amazes
the
me.
guards just sit outside these shops and just follow them home. Like,
They're high off the fumes.
but
I'm-
is the new bonsai stuff I've read about now? It's basically a smoke. It'd be a smoke equivalent, and I know a fellow who runs one of the head shops in Waterford, and they stopped selling that because they found traces of heroin in it. Like,
What?
there's like little tiny bits of heroin in it, like they're just little bits, but one of his friends went into the doctor only a while ago, and the doctor asked him, was he on heroin, because he had a lot of symptoms.
Oh my god, that's mad.
And I'm fairly certain I've tried something like this before, but it's not that strong at all. Like, it doesn't seem that strong at all, but supposedly can really destroy you. Like,
Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty mad, alright.
Fellas who have been smoking the odd rollie for years, and they, what would you call it? They smoke this legalized, in inverted commas, this legalized drug, and they start seeing little green leprechauns and little men jumping around the room.
so
It's
so
amazing.
There's,
like.
there's,
so the
this,
star tells me anyway.
there's this other stuff you can get in there. Salvia. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh,
yeah.
God.
I've
That's
seen people
meant to
take
be
that
legal
now.
as well.
That stuff is completely messed
Mental.
up.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Okay, I think that'll do us, lads.